Hello guys, welcome back to Tactical Trafford, your home of tip Manchester United tactical analysis. And today we want to talk about Ruben Amorim's use of Benjamin Sesko and why the Manchester United players are constantly failing to find Benjamin Sesko on the pitch. It has become a habit for every Manchester United striker to suffer from lack of service from the wingers and the number 10s of Manchester United. So is this down to the technical ability of the players? Is it down to hesitation from the players, or is it down to the Manchester United players doubting the technical ability and the striking ability of Benjamin Sesko? So guys, let's dive into this video together and break down all the analysis step by step. So guys, Ruben Amorim has actually fitted Benjamin Sesko very well into the Manchester United system, as he wants Benjamin Sesko to be attacking the channels, to be attacking the width and those wide channels, and also he wants a striker that can be able to provide option behind for the Manchester United wing backs and for the Manchester United midfielders, the number 10, to play the ball in behind. And so far, Benjamin Sesko has been getting his movement very right. He has been making a lot of diagonal runs, a lot of channel runnings. He has been, making a lot of movements in between central backs to displace their movement and also displace the orientations of the central backs in the middle of the park. But so far, the Manchester United players has been failing to find Benjamin Sesko. They have been failing to play that pass that can help Benjamin Sesko to be able to unlock his potential in Manchester United, because Ruben Amorim wants a striker that can be able to drag defenders away from their position, that can be able to stretch the defenses and create space for Bryan Mbeumo and Mazraoui in behind. But so far, this has not really worked because the Manchester United players are failing to give these passes to Benjamin Sesko, and so he's failing to run the channel, not because he cannot run the channel, because when he wants to run the channel, they fail to give him that pass that is going to help him to run the channel, that is going to help him to stretch the defenses and create space for other players in the team. So guys, like I've said, so far it has been the player failing to find Benjamin Sesko rather than Sesko not making this run. So guys, let's dive into this video with an example. So guys, the first example, you're going to find out that Mazraoui is with the ball and he's looking for a player to pass the ball. Benjamin Sesko looks to make that runs and run behind to attack the channel. Instead, Mazraoui chops back and plays the ball to Bryan Mbeumo. And also in another situation, Luke Shaw buys time on the ball. He's looking to give the ball to someone. Benjamin Sesko is visibly screaming for the ball, and it's also got to some point where Ahmad had to take a player out of the passing lane to make the passing lane very visible and open for Luke Shaw to play that one-time pass to Benjamin Sesko between the lines. But instead, Luke Shaw holds the ball and recycles with the back line. And also, in another situation, Mazraoui is with the ball, and also Benjamin Sesko has already put his arm up, looking to run in behind Cucurella and the Chelsea's defense. But instead, Mazraoui opted for a long diagonal to no man's land. And also, in another situation, you could see that Luke Shaw passes the ball to Dorgu, and Dorgu could have easily let the ball to move across his body and then played the one-time cross into the box, as Manchester United had their three biggest threats on the air inside the 18-yard box. We had Benjamin Sesko, Harry Maguire and Matthias de Ligt, but instead Dorgu passed back to Luke Shaw. You could see the situation that Manchester United face. Most of the times I just feel that this is down to technical ability of the team and not down to really hesitation. I think they don't have this technical ability to play this kind of football, and it needs to be addressed in the window as quickly as possible. Also, in another situation, Casemiro is with the ball and there is an open channel for him to pass into Benjamin Sesko, but instead Casemiro opted for a long diagonal. Also, in another situation, Matthias de Ligt is with the ball and he opted to a long diagonal to get to Bruno Fernandes. But I bet if it was Benjamin Sesko making that long runs in behind to attack the channels, definitely Matthias de Ligt is not going to attempt that pass to Benjamin Sesko. And also there was also a situation whereby Benjamin Sesko was also making a run to attack the channel, and there was a large space in behind for Benjamin Sesko to attack, as the two Chelsea defenders were, they were centimeters apart and there were a lot of space in behind for Benjamin Sesko to attack. Instead of Mazraoui to see that pass and pass the ball to Benjamin Sesko, instead he brought the ball back and recycled to the defense. And so these are the situations I'm trying to see. Benjamin Sesko is beginning to make that runs. He's beginning to attack the weak, to attack channels, to make a lot of runs, diagonal runs, channel runs. But instead, the Manchester United players opt to make decisions of their own and not decisions that is going to help Benjamin Sesko to unlock his potential in Manchester United. So guys, I have a lot of examples and a lot of situations whereby Manchester United has neglected Benjamin Sesko. In another situation, Bryan Mbeumo is with the ball and he attempted the cross to Benjamin Sesko at least, but it was a poor cross and it was intercepted by the Chelsea defender. Also, Ahmad is with the ball, he chops back and there is a space for him to play that pass to Benjamin Sesko. You could see visibly Benjamin Sesko is demanding for the ball, even though it is hard, but it was a situation he would have actually attempted, but instead he chops back and played the ball with his mind and not with the actual way that he's supposed to play. Also, in the Brentford game, in our last game, you could see that Manchester United is in the counter and Sesko is making these runs in behind. He doesn't want to make a particular runs in order to make the Brentford defenders not to be compact and to be able to track his runs. So he was making a lot of zigzag runs in behind, and finally he was able to split the Brentford defenders. He was able to disorganize the Brentford defenders. Dalot would have easily played the ball in between the two defenders to give Benjamin Sesko a clear goal scoring opportunity, but instead he played the ball in the back of Matheus Cunha, which ended in the first goal of Brentford in the Brentford game against Manchester United. So these are the issues of Manchester United and how they are failing to find Benjamin Sesko constantly on the pitch. So guys, the big question also remains that, is it that the players don't trust Benjamin Sesko enough? Is it that they don't trust his quality enough? Or is it that these players are not technically good enough to execute the pattern of Ruben Amorim? If it is a case of trust, then Ruben Amorim has to sort out the confidence issue within the squad. And if it is based on technical ability, then Ruben Amorim and the board of replacement definitely has to address it in the summer transfer window or in the winter transfer window, because this is a squad deficiency and Manchester United cannot continue to play like this. If not, Benjamin Sesko will not be able to hit his potential in Manchester United and he will not be able to score as much goals as he will lately score in Manchester United. So this is a case of either technical ability is lacking or the squad doesn't have enough trust in the quality of Benjamin Sesko. So guys, Benjamin Sesko is doing his work in Manchester United. Ruben Amorim have succeeded in fully integrating Benjamin Sesko into the Manchester United tactical system. So I think the problem lies with those around Benjamin Sesko, whether it's a tactical limitation, whether it's a technical limitation, whether it is hesitation or poor decision making. We don't really know, and we are going to really find out in the coming games of Manchester United. So I want you guys to drop your thoughts on the comment section on what you feel about the Benjamin Sesko situation. I want you guys to like, to share, to subscribe to Tactical Trafford, and also making more videos about Manchester United. See you guys in my next video. Ciao.